So now in today's session, we want to see how to install themes and how to customize themes in WordPress, and also how to add pages to the themes and add menu. So we start right away. So in this case, I can dismiss this. It's a notification. I don't want it. I will come to appearance, then come to themes. So let's follow up. You'll be able to do this another time. Add new. So click add new. There's a button here, add new. Then now I will scroll down. The theme I'm looking for is this one, Ocean WP. I click install. This is how you install a theme in WordPress if it is available here. If it is for buying, come to upload, choose files from your computer where you have downloaded the premium theme that you've bought for the project. So we wait for it to install. Afterwards, we will activate. So let's give it time to install. It is installed. We activate now. Good. So now after activating, it will just give you this window, this new screen here. So your work is just to follow up on this. So you'll come, thank you for installing Ocean WP. You need to install and activate this. So I'll click the button. Then we'll have to wait for it to finish up. It will just notify us when it is ready. So now it has finished. You see this screen. What I'll do is usually to skip. It is easier to skip. You can also click. The best way is to skip because you don't want to go through all that. So now after we install the theme and activate, I want us to come and check our design. So I will visit my site. I will be clicking here on site title to check my site. You see now it has changed because of the theme I'm using. You can see on the bottom there is a Ocean WP theme by Ocean WP.
What? Just a question. Why did you skip?
I skip because I don't want to go through the whole setup and there is no need.
So, what about when maybe you want to do installation for someone, or when you
You
have
do
some
the
assignment to do?
you do the same. You do the same because all those things that you are skipping will be installed, will be configured automatically. You don't have to go through that step. Do that.
Okay.
Mm. So yeah, this is the design now. So on the dashboard, we go back to the dashboard where we have that plugin where we have that theme. So the theme is here. When you place your mouse on top of it, which is called hovering in web development. So when I hover on this, I can see different things. Ocean WP panel, my library, install demos. So the second step after themes, but on the same, which is also on the themes. After you install your theme, you go, let's take this instance. When you install Ocean WP theme and you configure the Ocean Extra plugin, which we just did, which we got notification on the screen to install and activate. You come to OceanWP here and click install demos. We will see what demos are. You saw our website was empty, but now after we import this demo, which we must scroll down a bit to see them, after you install these demos, your design will change to whatever you can see on this screenshot here. So if you see this design and you import, it means you will have the same design that you can see here. And your website will no longer look empty like it is right now. So you can see when I visit my site, it is pretty empty. There's nothing on it. It is not even interesting to look at. So on the OceanWP again, we come to install demos. So on the install demos, these are all demos. Demos are designs. Demo is equals to design. So a demo is a design that you want to import so that you can start customizing, which is usually closer to what you want. So if you are building a gym or a coaching website or a sport website, you see this one is a demo for professional sports coach. There's also one for lawyer. So if you are building a law firm website, it is easier to go with this one. So it all depends on which you want to go with, because after you import this demo, you will look like you have a complete website, and your work is just to edit whatever you don't want so that you can remain with only important things. So I'll suggest we go with the...
Excuse me, sir.
Yes.
Sorry to interrupt, sorry. But where I am, I'm trying to really follow up what you're doing, but I'm stuck somewhere. Can I share my screen so that
are you doing the same things I'm doing?
No, I've not even reached there, but my server is on.
Oh, your server is on. Okay, you can share your screen.
Yeah, but I can't see. Okay, kindly, thank you. This is what I have from my end. Yeah, so from here, this is what I've been seeing. I downloaded the XAMPP and also the WordPress, everything, but I can't see the screen that you were using before.
Okay, the screen you came from, it means you are testing the server and server is working, where you can see XAMPP. This is the database area where you create your database. Were you available in the last class?
Yes, I was.
Okay, what the screen I had is we installed WordPress, all of us. If you are in the class, everyone installed WordPress, unless those who had a problem with their XAMPP, of which there was a recording on the same. So what I had when I was sharing the screen first is just the installation of WordPress, which we went through. And that's why we were able to come here on the database area to create a database, which we would connect with our website, which we call it WordPress.
Okay, because I also installed WordPress.
Okay, if you installed, go to a new browser. Go to a new browser and write localhost/WordPress. Open a new tab. Open a new tab.
Let me just share the browser.
Okay. And if you are speaking, please, if you should not be speaking, ensure you mute. That is Enoch Makori. We can hear you. Okay, what you do, edit that URL up to WordPress. Write local/WordPress. Don't have anything else in front of that.
Yeah, I've done.
Hit enter, click enter on your keyboard. Or it seems you did not it seems you did not install this, and it will be a lot of work to go through it again. You should check the recording, it will help you. Because if it was installed, you need to connect your database name. The tab you came from, that's where you create your database. After you create your database, you click let's go, then you will be able to connect it. So you can just return this tab and go to the database area. And please follow the recording, it has everything. We even repeated the whole thing with another screen, I believe.
Okay.
Mm. All right. Thank you for sharing. You can stop
Okay,
sharing.
thank you.
Mm.
Excuse me, Mwalimu.
Yes.
I'm also stuck. I'm also stuck where we are downloading the theme. Can you kindly just repeat the steps you used to download the theme?
First of all, I did not download anything. I installed.
Yeah. Oh yeah. So now the installation here. I'm actually now stuck there.
Okay. But I said you should not follow up right now because it will be confusing. You just follow up with me. Don't try to do it on your side because it is overwhelming to do it on the first try. You just have to understand it. You can do it on your own time.
Okay.
Mm.
Okay.
Meanwhile, I repeat, I'll show you how to do it.
Okay.
Mm. Yeah, so if you want any theme, you come to appearance. It is always on appearance, then the themes. On the themes, you have two options. You have the available themes that you have installed, and you can also be able to add a new one. You add a new one by clicking add a new button. Then after you click add new, if you have a theme you bought, you upload. If you want a theme that is available here, you search. For instance, we used Ocean WP, but if you think you scroll down a bit and it is not available, just come and type Ocean here. It will show up, then you can go ahead and install. After installing, you activate. So in WordPress, anything you install, you must activate for it to become active. Even if it is what? If it has an option to install, wait for it to install, go ahead and activate. So we continue now. We were on themes. We were choosing a theme to use. So I was on install demos. I mean on demo. Demo is the design. So don't complicate the name. It is simple as that. So the design we see here, if we import it, we will get it. So now I want in this session to go with this lawyer site. It has more features we can utilize to build any type of a website from it. If it is a lawyer, it doesn't mean that only a law firm can only be used. You can even use to create a company website or an e-commerce or anything. It is just a design that I like, and there are also other designs that I like, and you can change them from one dimension to the other by transforming everything in the website, from colors to text to image to everything. So I will import this. To import, I'll click the button import. Now, this session is very important. If you have to note it down, please do, so that tomorrow you are not confused. Because I know most people will be asking about this a lot. So note it somewhere. Ensure you have somewhere where you make short notes. You can't just get everything on your head. Now in this session, anything that has a button, an install now button, is what is important to you. The other thing, you can disregard it. It is not important to you. And in this case, we will not touch anything that does not have an install now button. I will only touch install now button because it is recommended. And the other one is just additional. And that's why it is called get this add-on. It is an add-on because it is additional, but not recommended. So in WordPress, anything that has a button of install now, it is very important. You must install it if you want the exact design that you are importing, which in this case, we call it demo. you will have the same demo if you do, or the install for the plugin. Now, in this case, these are plugins. We will see the importance of plugins later. So for now, just retain the name and understand these are plugins. Plugins, you can call them additional tools to your theme. It is like APIs. Let's say you have a website and you want to have maybe a WhatsApp in your website. So you can't develop a website, WhatsApp application from scratch. There are applications which you can utilize and integrate them into your website. So that is a scenario of a plugin in WordPress. It was an example. So anything you see here, it is a whole application, but now you can reuse it in your website as a plugin. So now, as I said, I will only click the install now button. Then I wait for them to finish. You can't proceed without this finishing. You can't even refresh your screen. So when you're installing something, keep calm and wait. Even if your laptop is slow and it is taking long, wait. But if it takes more than 5 minutes, try to refresh your screen and redo the process. So you see it is going to the second one. After it is active like this one, I will now go to the next step, and I will be able to install everything from that lawyer demo or lawyer design. So if I had to use the theme alone without having the demo, it means that it will be like developing a website from scratch. But when I get the demo, I will consider the important stuff and remove the unnecessary one. And then I can also add some things because the design will be so good that you don't have to touch a lot of things. So that is what makes it interesting. So if you skip demo data or demo importation, you will not have the design that you like. And unless you know how to transform it properly, it will be very hard for you to work on your website. So as I said, you don't go ahead without these buttons installing. So now since all the necessary plugins are active, I don't touch these get add-ons because they will take you outside the website where you can download them and install them. So don't mind about these ones. They are not necessary. You can achieve anything you want with only these ones. So now go to the next step. Here is just to install these. If these are not ticked, all of them, ensure they are ticked so that you get everything. But if you don't want everything, maybe when you become an expert, you can choose that. But for now, install everything. Then now we wait for this to finish. So let's take a break while it finishes. If your laptop is fast, it can take 2 minutes or less. Yours is slow, it can take 5 minutes, up to 5 minutes. So let's take a small break as we wait for this. Yes, so now after importing the demo, our website is almost complete. The only thing that it has is foreign content, which doesn't resonate with what we are doing. But this is good, and this is the first step of having a professional website done by importing your demo. So if you import your demo, this is what you get if you import the demo of Lawyer. So if tomorrow you are doing the demo at your own time and you are not getting the complete site, then go ahead and recheck. Maybe you have not imported the whole thing, and you should import the whole thing. So now after this, we can start exploring different parts of our website so that you understand now what everything means. So now on this top section, where you see a phone number, I can indeed log out so that you can. So it is good to differentiate between the WordPress controls and the inside of the website. So this is the website itself, but now where my mouse is, these are WordPress controls that enable you to make changes to your website. But now these are website controls. I mean, these are now the website content. So where we see the phone number, which is callers, and social media on the end, we call this top bar. You can record it somewhere. It is called top bar, B-A-R, top bar section of our website. Where we have logo, and these are called web pages. These are what make up a website. So these are, in simple terms, they are just called pages. But if you want to emphasize, maybe the person you are talking to doesn't understand what you are telling him about, you just call them web pages. So these are web pages, and you can count to determine how many pages you have by checking the different name each page has. So this section now, this section is called header section. Header, like header section. After header section, all of this is body, all of this is body section, all of it. You just know it when you will start developing websites. You'll just know how to differentiate this section. So this is body, all up to here, up to this section, where we see these columns, which are 4, where we have the first column having about us, second column having practice areas, third column having contact info, then third newsletter. So this now is called footer section. It is opposite of header, just the way humans have head and feet. So head is the top section, feet is the bottom. So our website also has a head section, body section, and footer section. So it is very easy when you use the analogy of a human, I mean the example of a human being to depict a website. It is very easy to understand. So we have top bar, header, body, and footer. So the 3 main sections of our website are header section, body section, and footer section. So we have not done anything to this demo. This is what we are getting by just importing. Importing is just like copying all the original files of a demo and making it yours. But now, since now this is a design, so we can use this design to create our own design. What do I mean it is a design? You see here, it is positioning properly. You can see the background color. So if you don't want this color, you can go ahead and change it. There is an option for everything. You can change all these websites to look very different from what you can see now. But we are not rushing to that. We will start with simple tasks to understand the basic parts of our website and how to get started with the website in WordPress. So now we want to know how to create a page and how to add this page to something called menu so that it can appear here. This page, after we create it, we should add it just the way you add water to a tank so that you can be able to use it. A page is like water, then menu menu, like hotel menu, the word is the same. But now menu here is used to symbolize or maybe to act as a tank. Its work is just a container. It is used to store pages, and it is used to indicate the position a page should show. So in this case, we have the menu, and this menu is a primary menu. It is appearing on the main area of our website. All websites, if you check properly, they have the same design, and they usually have the website pages on this area. So this area is called main or primary position of menu. You can also have menu on your footer. As you can see, we have the same pages, but now these pages are appearing on footer. So this menu will be called footer menu. It is on the footer. We said this section is footer. So now, how do we create a page like this? So let's start there. And how can we add a page to a menu? So let's come to dashboard. So if you are working with a page, there is a section on itself which is called pages, and it is here. So pages is where you create it is where you manage all pages. You can create a page, you can update a page, you can delete a page, you can also insert content into a page. So if you are working, and now if a website is made up of web pages, and this is the main section to handle all the pages, then it means you can just be editing all the pages here. You don't need any tool to handle your pages. You just click pages, it will open. Now you can see all pages. You can see here you have 8. These are all pages that you have. You have an option to add. There's no limit to how many pages you can have. You can add as much as your server can contain. So now we see there are pages that I want to delete. We will see how to delete a page, but first we will start by creating a page. So how do you create a page? This is what you do. Add new, click add new. Now on the add new, I can call this page services. After writing the title, on the right side, I'll choose publish, then publish again. Publish appears twice, so you should click both. So now page has been published. I want to add a new page. Instead of going back and clicking the add new, I have an option here, which is a shortcut to add a new page. So I'll click the same. So maybe I can say portfolio. Then again, publish. This is a new page. So these pages are being added on the pages section. When we go back, you will see them. So now 2 pages are added. Can go back. So now I can refresh so that I see the pages that I've added. So now I have 10 pages. One of them was portfolio. The other one was services. Now that is how you add a page. You just click here, then you add a title, then you publish. Very easy. How do you delete a page? There are 2 pages I don't want here. One of them is privacy policy, and the other one is WP forms. So I'll just click. When you hover on the page, you will see an option of trash. So you click trash to delete. So you will see one page moved to the trash. Then there's also a trash container here. You can go inside of it and restore the page if you want. If you don't want, you can delete permanently here. So you just click delete permanently. It will be gone like for good. So it is gone for good. We return to all pages by clicking all here. Just click, it is a link. So now the other page that I want to remove is WP Forms Preview. Same thing, trash. One page moved it to the trash. I can go to the trash and empty it. This is to make your server lighter. So it is recommended remove all unnecessary pages if you are not using them. But if you want to hide them from the website owner, you can just put them in the trash. If they need them in future, maybe now they are starting to use that page, or maybe they have a need for that page, you can go and restore it instead of creating another one from scratch and it adds all the contents. So you can retain it by moving it to the trash. There is no expiry date for the trash unless they have changed the guideline. So now you have your 8 pages, but now let's check. We added portfolio and we added services. Are these pages inside the menu? Can we see them on the website when we refresh? Let us open. I'm not able to see them. I have only home, practice areas, attorneys, FAQ, news, contact us. I'm not able to see them. So what do I do now? I want to see them there. So now after you finish creating pages here, there is another important place which is called menu. As I said, the container of pages. You come to menu. So I click menus. Now on the menu here, you select a menu to edit. You click this drop down to see how many menus you have. Your focus is on the main menu. We say the footer is on the footer of the website, bottom of the website. So I want main menu, then I will select. Now on the main menu here, I have home. These are the pages that we are able to see on our website, exact pages. So let me retain 2 tabs. One will be using to refresh. The other one will be using for making changes. So you can see this is my website. So I have these pages, and these pages are what you see on this tab. If it is not transitioning, let me know. So we have home, practice areas, and attorneys. You can rearrange them the way you want. But this is the current order. So I want to remove news from here. Now remember, this is the container. This is the menu that is used to store pages. So removing a page here does not delete the page. The page is still active on the pages section. If you want it, you can just see pages here, view all, view all. Then I am not seeing the news, and okay, the news is called blog, but they had edited it to look like news. There's a way. So when you add a blog like this, no, but let's first see. So if you need the news again, you just add this blog and you edit the name, but the link will be the same. It will just be linking to blog, which is equivalent of news. So now if I want to remove this FAQ, you see it is here. I remove it from the menu. It will not be deleted. So check, I've removed. It is not deleted, it is still here. If I need to add it, I just click here, FAQ, add to menu. It will be added again. So you must select, then you choose add to menu. See, it is added here. By default, it is added on the bottom of the other pages. So I want to remove it as I had done. So now I have home, practice areas. So I don't want to call these practice areas. I will remove. So now I have like 3 pages. So let me save first so that you can see if indeed the changes are appearing on the website. So I'll come to this website. I will refresh my website. So watch what happens. Your focus should be on the pages. So watch now. I have only 3 pages: home, attorneys, contact us. Come to the menu. I have home, attorneys, contact us. So I will remove attorneys because I'm not working to have a lawyer website. Then now after I removed, I added 2 pages: portfolio, services. You select both of them. There's a button here. Click add to menu. Added. I can have services here. I can have portfolio here. So to rearrange, you just drag. You just drag this. It is draggable. Drag to the position you want. It will move. So by placing them like this, it means the homepage will be first, followed by services, followed by portfolio, followed by contactors, but now in a horizontal format. So now I can save this. We will now refresh the website and see if indeed it is coming up with the new pages that we added. So good, we have home, services, portfolio, contactors. Please, if your mic is on, turn it off. We can hear the noise on your side, whoever it is. So now we have home, services, portfolio, contactors. These are the same pages I'm trying to edit here. So this section is called menu. It is very important for arranging your pages in the order that you want. So now these contactors, you see the original page is called contact, but here you can edit it to be contactors, but the original link is for the contact. You see original is contact. So you can just retain contact by removing these text. This text is editable. So this blog, I can add it to the blog again. You view all. You see, where most people will say, I'm not seeing the pages. Maybe if you have more, so you should click view all to see everything. So I will add a blog again. It will be the last page. Then this, I'll call it news, the way it was called, news. Then now I can save menu. Always remember to save your menu, always, always. So you see a notification here, menu has been updated. So you come to your website and refresh. Home, services, portfolio, contact, then news. News is when you place the link, it is reading blog on the bottom there. Because it is a blog, we just change the display name. This is what people can see, but when they click it, watch the link above here. Watch the link here. See, it is /WordPress/blog. Yes. So these posts are generic. I did not create them as you saw. They just come with a demo. So we have seen how to install and activate a theme, how to import demo data. It's called a demo data or demo. We have seen how to create a page and manage a page. We have seen how to add pages to the menu. So what we are remaining on the same is how to edit a page, because if you open any website, every page has details, necessary details about that particular business or that particular institution that owns that particular website. So if you have about us, and we also need to have about us page, it is very important. I don't think there's a website that it should not have an about us page. So since this is saved, we can confirm by saving it again. I'll come to pages and add new. I will call it about us. Even though services can act as about us, but you can also establish about us page, or you can just call it about or about us. It's the way you want. There is no particular format, provided the word you are using makes sense. So this is creating page. I'm on the section of pages, add new. Any page you want, you click pages, add new. So now this page will no longer come to the website if I don't add it to the menu first. So now after you create a page and you want it to be seen on the website, you must come to the menu, choose your menu. If it has opened main menu, no need of selecting again and choosing main menu, because it is already showing you it is main menu. And you can, by your knowledge, you will know that if this is the main menu, then I have these pages on my site. So now we added about us. So I'll click add to menu. Then about us, I'll make it follow up the home page instead of it being on the bottom here. So place it there. Then I go ahead and save this menu. So let's take a break. We come at 8:48. Let me take a cup of water. Also do the same. All right, so we continue now. So we were checking the structure of the menu. It is very easy to configure the menu. So on the menu, we just add the necessary pages, and then it should work. So the pages now will be appearing on your website by just refreshing. You should be able to see it. So you see, we have about us. It is currently empty because we did not add anything. It is empty, but it has a sidebar. But we don't like this sidebar on every page. It doesn't look good. We will see later on that how to do that when we start working with pages. So now here, and by the way, those who I see 2 extra members, I was confirming the names on the register. So perhaps if you had a drop when I was doing that, notify me so that I recheck your name, so that we confirm your name is there on the register. So if you did not maybe say present or anything, or hear me call the name, you let me know. And I see someone, Lois. Did I say Lois anywhere? Don't think so. So guys, for those 2 members, ensure you confirm with me if your name is there. I don't know the exact names of who you are, but you can just tell me. So now, this is the menu structure. And we have managed to add 3 pages which are about our services portfolio. This is my order. It is just professional to just have about us following your homepage. Then the contact can come later. But you can arrange them in the order you want. But one thing that should always start is the homepage. Homepage cannot be the second or cannot occupy any other position. It must be the first position. So ensure you plan that. Caroline Silla. Who else apart from Caroline Silla? I got to Caroline. And is Lois, what is your name?
There's Lois Kamau, and you called my name. There was another
Yes.
Lois. There's another Lois in
Can't
the
hear you.
group. I'm saying this is Lois
Okay.
Kamau.
Let me do this. Pardon, do it again, Lois. Your name is on the register.
Lois Kamau.
Oh, I confirm with you. You are there.
Yes.
Okay. Okay. So the other member, if you do not hear me call your name, notify me. All right. So we continue. All right, so we are back to sharing. So now we have created a page, pages. We have added the pages to the menu. We have deleted the pages. We have also removed pages from the menu. So today we have done a lot of work, which is very important. So I don't want to go so ahead, so that you have a lot to do, a lot on your plate. So what we can do is after you launch your project online like this, go ahead and follow the steps we use. They should be very straightforward. If you noted them down on the somewhere on your booklet, you should be able to follow the video very well. And if you did not even record them, the video will help you. So I don't have much to say. We say we should be finishing at by 9:30, but if I go up to 9:30, I will have covered a lot of stuff which should be very hard for you to do tomorrow. So I don't want to do a lot of things at the same time because we are just getting started. So my suggestion would be we end
Before
it
you
here,
finish, before you
then you
finish, sir,
can ask questions.
before you finish,
Mhm,
I have a question concerning my side. Like when you go to the WordPress,
mhm.
you are choosing themes,
Yes.
and like to in a case like now on my WordPress,
Mhm,
which is just I don't have a number of themes,
mhm.
so I don't know if I can share my screen so that you may see whatever I'm talking about.
Before you do that, confirm with me
Yes.
if you installed and activated Ocean Extra, which brought a pop-up on your screen. Ocean Extra.
No, I never saw it on my WordPress WordPress platform.
Were you doing this the other day or today?
I installed WordPress.
Okay, I'm talking about. I think we are done with the installation of WordPress. I'm talking about. Are you not talking about the theme?
I'm talking about the theme.
Yes, on the theme.
I've gone to the appearance.
Mm-hmm.
I see. So I don't know where you got it from, because from my side I can see CG active to 2023, 2021, 2022.
Oh, you click. You're on the
I
themes.
just
You click
yeah,
add new for the themes. It is
add
add new button. Click that add new button. Then after adding you search for the Ocean. You don't have to search. You just scroll a bit. You should see it. There's a yellow background.
Okay, I've seen it actually.
Mm,
I've seen it.
okay.
Okay.
So any other question on I know we were following because I said we follow up. So any question from the members on the things we have done today? Maybe you feel you will get a challenge later.
Karan Waweru here. I've raised my hand.
Okay. Oh, I did not see it. Go ahead.
I think I have the same challenge when I say add new for the theme.
Mm-hmm.
I get there's something that pops up that tells me, or I don't know whether I should share my screen or I just explain.
Okay, you can explain.
There's a pop-up that says connection information that says to perform the requested action, WordPress needs to access your web server. Please enter your FTP credentials to proceed. And I see there's a place it's asking me for a host name.
Oh, maybe
Yes.
you can share your screen on that. I don't know why it is taking you there. You are using localhost or you have a domain?
No, I don't have.
Okay, you can share your screen.
Okay. Let me see if I remember this about sharing screens. Share.
Mwalimu, as he sharing the screen,
Mm-hmm.
if you use a WordPress and a Visual Studio, which one is easier to use in between the two?
Visual Studio is just an editor like Microsoft Word, but for coding now. It is not in any way comparable to WordPress. WordPress is a software for creating website. Visual Studio Code is somewhere where you write your own code, like you type your code like the way you type in Word. So they are not in any way related to be compared.
Okay, because there was a place, there was a class I attended,
Mhm.
and it was majorly it was being you create a website using a Visual Studio, but it seems complicated to me.
Yeah, yes, if you are using the natural web development languages, you can even use Notepad. You don't need the complicated software. Anyway, Visual Studio is good because it has auto completion for some codes, but you can type the same code in a Notepad, like Notepad. Most Microsoft devices they come with Word. I mean with the Notepad. When you search it on the Notepad, you can write a clean code there if you know what you are doing. So Notepad and Microsoft Word and Visual Studio Code, they are the same. It is just Visual Studio is intelligent editor. I hope I've answered you. So go ahead. Is it Anthony?
No, it was Carano.
Carano, okay.
Are you able to see my screen?
Clearly.
So when I say add new, so I'm coming to Ocean WP.
Yes.
I should say install, right?
Yes, install.
So this is what I'm getting.
Okay. It is telling you to use these details. To perform WordPress needs to access your web server. No, it should not tell you this. But what you can do, just
Although
on the
it's saying
on the host name, you can try to. Is it installing on the back end?
yes, I can see, and I think when
Can you
I
cancel?
had checked and I cancel.
Yeah, you see, we check if it is doing that on the back end. No, it is
No.
not doing. Okay,
But
click
when we are
install.
doing this, you see what you can see?
Yeah, but I think it is just waiting for you to confirm. So what you can do, type on the host name there, type localhost / WordPress.
Sorry. What did you say? Localhost
/ WordPress. WordPress is your website name.
That way.
Yes, try to
Do I add
proceed. Yeah, no, don't put anything ahead.
Okay.
Fail to connect to FTP server. Is there any other option on this small window, or that is FTPS is the last thing?
There is no. Those are the
Okay.
ones connection type. Those are the ones I can see.
I don't know why it is giving you these though. I've never encountered these on a local host.
Might I?
I think the username is okay because it is auto saved, I believe.
Yes.
Try to on the host name. Try to put HTTP there before the localhost. Before the localhost, yeah. Type HTTP, then colon.
Mr. Kamau.
Then a colon, then yes.
Mr.
Then
Can you check, is your XAMPP on the Apache and the MySQL, is it on?
By there they on, because they should not take you here.
That might be the issue, and I think
Yeah.
At the beginning, I remind me how to
just go to the start bar and type XAMPP, then it will open a window.
That's where the problem is. That's why it brings you here.
Are you? Should I see this?
Can you share your screen so that
I'm not sharing? Sorry.
We can't see, but it is just to start those modules. If you type XAMPP, if you installed it, it will open a window. You can start it on the back end. We don't have to see it. Apache and MySQL, you just click the button for start for both of them. Each has a button for start.
Then it will just work out.
Because that's why, because I said every time we start a class, you should start your XAMPP. Maybe that is why I've never encountered this. But if the server is not on, how did you load your localhost WordPress? Because it should not load.
What I did, I had left some things open from last time. Probably there are things that are on and there are things that are off.
Open a new tab. And have you maybe done those things of starting the server?
Just a minute. I will share. New share. Where is this? Leave meeting. No, you can hear me.
Yes, I can hear you.
Only I don't know why I've gotten.
Stop sharing this if it is complicated and you share the screen you want us to see.
It is at the Zoom join a meeting. Why am I here?
Find
Sharing.
no, you're on the browser. It should be on the bottom there on the taskbar. Look for the Zoom application.
Okay. Sorry. So I'm here. So I open a new.
Type
Are you able to see?
localhost. Type localhost alone.
A forward slash.
Yes, /.
I enter.
Yes, enter.
Is this
Your server, it means it is working.
Yes.
You can confirm it after that window was open. I don't know if you opened it. The window for typing ZAM using the start bar. Start bar is where you search your application in your computer.
This is the way it is for me. I don't know whether you can exam.
We can't see, but anyhow, the way you just search for any application in your computer, not on the browser, an application you have already installed, you find it on the taskbar. You should be able
I
to.
see a lot of ZAMP things.
It should have a
So
logo.
I don't know.
Like
Should
this.
it?
It should have a logo
Just a
like the one on the website. If it is the right one.
I have some folders. I don't know that it should be.
It is not a folder. It is a software. You are using Windows which?
No, I'm on Mac.
Oh, Mac. Okay, maybe
should it have
for Mac
dot something?
For Mac, maybe it should be different. But if it is on Windows, we have a start bar where we search the applications.
Just allow me to share once more. And unfortunately, when I come to Zoom, I'm finding join a meeting. I'm not able to get back to this meeting straight.
Find Zoom controls.
Meeting.
It means you are checking the browser. It should not be on the browser.
I'm checking the Zoom app, not the browser. Maybe another person can ask a question as I try get myself back to Zoom.
Yeah, sure.
So that I'm able to share my start button.
Okay. But if you're able to find this, it cannot load if your server is not started. But it might be the case. You will have to confirm the Apache and MySQL if they are started.
So, Mwalimu, can you hear me?
Yes.
So I also have I'm facing a challenge. So I was able to go up to where I installed the lawyer Nini. But then now what I'm getting is a warning, attempt to read property posts. I don't know whether maybe I can share so that you can see what I'm seeing.
Yeah, you can share.